A beautiful, beautiful good evening to you, my dear brother and sister. Welcome to a very beautiful evening. It is a lovely, lovely, lovely Monday evening, the 21st day of October 2024. Welcome to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. How are you? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. Mm, This is October, right? And before we say Jack Robinson, it's going to be November and then December. And then we'll be talking about 2025. I know you've written goals, you've written a lot of things that you plan to achieve this year. You already told yourself by May, I'll be doing this, by June, I will do this, by July, I will do that, and this is October, and you haven't achieved all of those things that you plan to achieve. Don't worry. The very idea that you are alive, right? The very idea that you are alive and kicking, you are a winner already. Trust me. Even if you didn't achieve all the things that you wrote down, I promise you are still a winner. Trust me. Okay? You are still a winner. Because you're alive, because you're listening to me, because you are breathing, because you have air in your nostrils, you are a winner. You are way better than people who achieved everything that they planned to achieve before the year went halfway. Yet, they died. You are better than people who wrote down all the things that they planned to achieve, worked hard on them, achieved them, then died. There's someone I know. I worked so hard with this person, and we worked on a project. And 6 months before the project started, this man died. And we worked on this project, you know, we worked on this project for about, give it a take, it's 5 years. And by the sixth year, this guy died. Okay? That's it. So you are you were lucky to be alive. And before I start, I'd like to make a shout out. Okay, I want to make a shout out to a very, very, very important person. Okay, Kiana Thomas. Okay, today is her birthday. Okay, and I'd like to really, really wish you a very, very happy birthday. From all of us here at Comfort Zone, from all of us here at Volt FM, would like to wish you a super duper duper happy birthday. Okay, and while a lot of you were looking for me on YouTube on Thursday, I was actually just flexing myself in TikTok. Okay, so some persons were asking, Mama, you were not, online. You were not live on YouTube. Yes, I actually was, but I was on TikTok. But today, I'm back to YouTube. Okay, so happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday to Kiana Thomas. We wish you a super duper duper, happy birthday. It's a big shout out from all of us right here at Comfort Zone. Okay. All right, guys, it's a beautiful day. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. And if this is is your birthday, birth month, happy birthday to you. The truth is that you are still a winner. Whether you've achieved everything you want to achieve, whether you've got everything you want to get, whether your plans have materialized, the fact that you are alive, to be looking at your paper, to be telling yourself, oh, did I not achieve? The beautiful thing is that you achieved. Remember, if right now you are not married, remember that someone like Otsinachi died because she was married. If somehow you are married but you don't have a child yet, remember that I have a friend who died in childbirth. She and her baby, none of them came out. Okay. If you don't have a car, you could say, oh, Malaika, this is December. How will my village people know that I have arrived? I promise you, my dear brother, your village people don't need to know that you have arrived. They don't need to know. we don't need to know. But just in case it's that GLK, right? That GLK that is just peppering you that you don't have. Remember that there are some young guys who have bought that GLK, who had an accident in that GLK, who died in that GLK. You say it's keke, there are people who have died in keke. You say, ah, no, mama, you know I'm trekking. There are people who cars have jammed while they are trekking on their own. The point I'm trying to make to you tonight is that whatever point you find yourself today, this very moment, be happy and be grateful. Be happy and be grateful that you are alive, that you are seeing today, that you have eyes that can look at your paper and know that, oh, you have not met this goal. That you have a functional mind that can look at the paper, the goals you wrote on that paper, and be able to remember that you haven't even met your goals. Think about it. You know the craze. You are not on the streets of Enugu walking up and down, half naked. You are not. Oh. You are like right now with your senses intact, sitting down, excuse me, sitting down somewhere, either in your car or you're listening with your phone, or you actually have a radio or maybe a Bluetooth speaker, listening to Comfort Zone this moment with your mind intact. You never craze, as in you're not on the road. There are other young persons like you who had bright future, who were smart in school, but somehow, one wire touched in their head and it's sparked, and they found themselves on the streets for 3, 4, 5, 10 years. Be grateful. I would always come here to remind you reasons you need to be grateful. That is the truth. There are 1,001 reasons you've got to be grateful. The fact that you still have a father and a mother, you should be grateful. The fact that you have a sister that you can talk to, that you can laugh with, be grateful. My best friend died 25th October last year. Each time I look at my calendar, I'm like, wow, today is 21st. And I could remember exactly what it was, how it looked like. See, I know why I talk the why. Did you know why, right? Nothing did this life. Oh. I am telling you, nothing did this life. Nothing. Take it from me. I have held someone's hand and watched that person give up. I've held a friend's hand and watched him, right, breathe his last breath, holding his hand, looking into his eyes, and watched the light dim in his eyes. You see, one thing I understand is all of these things that we are pursuing, up and down. Body is peppering you. Is iPhone 16 Pro Max, is Samsung Z Fold, is GLK, is Lexus 330, is CLK, is all of that you're pursuing. Go to the hospitals, right? Look at men, women, young, old, who are, you know, at the end of their lives. Look at people who are like pretty sick, who there's no cure for, no help for. Sit down and observe them for half a day. If you look into their eyes, you would find some sort of regret. You know why? Because at that point, nothing else matters. Not iPhone, not the Gucci bag, not the Timberland sneakers. At that point where they are lying down, you begin to realize that life is fleeting. One day you are here, next you are gone. Part of what changed me is watching a friend that I've known over 19 years. He wasn't a young person. He was the person who mentored me in this, presenting, being a journalist, broadcasting, and all of that. I sat down and watched this man deteriorate. I sat down, held his hand, and watched him breathe his last breath. And I said to myself, I tried to picture his house. This guy has 4,000 books, not one book, not three books, 4,000 books. And it was his most prized possession. His library was, if you came to visit him, old guy, was 60 something, he will take you to his library and show off his books. The guy I'm talking about is an Oxford graduate, not Oxford of Nigeria, the original Oxford in the UK. And if you're a broadcaster like us, you will know what it means that he is a Reuters fellow. But you see, the day he died, I sat down and I said to myself, you didn't even go with your phone. You didn't even go with one book from the 4,000 books. Okay, what of your Oxford certificates? You didn't go with it. Okay, what of the shirt you were wearing? You didn't go with it. Okay, what of the contacts? I mean, you open his phone because he's been in broadcasting for 40 years, right? The contacts that he has there, you will see names that you never could imagine will be on this man's phone. And I'm like, you left all of these contacts that you built in 40 years, you left, you didn't take one. The beautiful artworks in your house, you didn't take one. Your books, you didn't take one. He was a collector of, crazy things. So he had, things here and there. Pots, pan, jugs, things you wouldn't ordinarily find in an electronics shop. And he did not go with one. The worst part, he didn't even go with his phone. That phone that he so clung on, he always held that phone. He didn't even go with it. When they were moving him, they moved him on a tray. Guys, I wish you will understand. And the day it was his burial, I needed to come. I needed to be there. I needed to look at him again and ask myself, what is the essence of life? And I saw him lying in that casket and people just walking around. You know how you are close to someone that you actually want to call him on the phone to tell him that he's dead. That was how close I was with him. As in, you practically talked about everything. When other people die, you come like, hey, did you hear what happened? Mr. So and so. We were in the NTA together. That guy died. I'm like, now wow. He'll call again. Do you know that person? He's 62. He had stroke. Those my colleagues, they are dead. Now wow. So when he died, it was doing me like, look, call his phone. Like, I needed to tell him that, but unfortunately, he's the one that died. And guess what? When they lowered him into the ground, it was him alone. Him alone. No books, no phone, no iPhone, no designer watch, no nothing. Just a piece of suit and a bow tie that, of course, crickets and termites would deal with. So what are you agitating for? Just tell me what you are agitating for. You don't have the latest phone. You don't have the latest shoe. Your husband is not talking to you. Your mother did. Life is fleeting. After that experience, I told myself, you see me, even though I know I'm kind, I'm going to be extra kind to people. Because one day we are here, next day we are gone. I made this illustration, I think it was last week, and it was my brother who was making a joke. And I'm going to tell you again, just in case you didn't hear it. This life that you are living right now, the breath in your nostrils, it is someone that owns it. It does not belong to you. The breath in your nostrils right now, it doesn't belong to you. How do I know? When you've walked around this whole day, and it's 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock, it's 11, and you lay down on your bed or on the mat or on the floor to sleep, you give up that life. You give up that life. You give the life over to the owner. In fact, the owner collects it. Ask yourself, when you are sleeping, where are you? When you are sleeping and you are snoring, what are you doing? When you are sleeping, enjoying that sleep with AC or with fan, where do you think you are? Where do you think you are? That 6 hours that you close your eyes, that you have no idea what happens. What do you think is happening at that time? The owner of the life is just holding the life for you. And like my brother said, in the morning when you open your eyes and you look up and you're still seeing your ceiling, it means that the owner of this life graciously gave it back to you today. And if you wake up and you're not seeing the usual ceiling, you probably just see yourself walking on the road, with some other persons just walking on the straight line. You will know that the owner of the life just did not give it back to you. So when I hear people say, when I finish with you, Messiah, when I'm done with you, you will know. Shebi is if you wake up tomorrow morning, then you will not have, you can execute the plans. So please, whatever is breaking your heart this night, drop it. Just drop it. Drop it. I'm telling you. Drop it. That thing that is peppering you is not worth fighting for. It's not worth losing your sleep. The Bible says, sufficient unto a day is the evil thereof. It means that, sure you see today, the kind of wickedness where devil don't plan for you, it reach for today. So stop worrying about tomorrow. Deal with the matter today. And at the end of the day, commit your life to God. Go and sleep. And pray that, of course, just a joke. My friend would say, pray that the angel who is in charge of holding up your life remembers that he didn't go off to Cambodia to go and give somebody his own life. Just pray so that he returns it for you in the morning. If you have breath in your nerve series, it means you have the life to step up, enter that market, and strive for your daily bread. And if you were striving for your daily bread today and you didn't make as much money as you wanted to, tomorrow is another day. The next day, the upper one is another day. Every day you have a chance to keep moving closer to your destination. Be kind, be humble, because at the end of everything will all be memories. One day I would grow old. I pray. One day on this show, we'll be 65, we'll be 70. And we'll remember, 30 years ago, when Comfort Zone started. We'll remember. So please, relax. It is not working, be grateful. It is working, be grateful. And just in case you're listening to me and everything is stew for you, everything is just stew, demure, everything is happening the way it should. Be grateful and do not think it was the power of your hands that gave you that success. Yes, you worked hard. There are people who work harder than you. Bible says time and chance happens to them all. The race is not to the swift, not the battle to the men of honor, nor skill to the men of knowledge. Guess what? Time and chance happens to all of us all. There are people who worked harder than you, but don't have the kind of good results that you have. Be humble. If it's not working for you, be happy. If life is working for you, have built that massive house, you have that good job, you can go abroad with your wife and kids and come back when you want, you can afford the latest iPhone and Samsung and Nokia, whatever, you can afford the latest tab, you can afford the latest car. One day, not just one day, not just one day, we will still die and leave it. Naked, we came into this life. Very naked, we are going back to our maker. And because you came into this life without an iPhone, you are going back without an iPhone. Because you came into this life fully naked, if they like, let them wear you designer Gucci. Once, God forbid, you enter that ground, termites will destroy the clothes because you must go back to your maker naked. So, brother that has money and be saying, Malaika, beg, all these things you're talking, concern me, brother, be calming down. Malaika, beg, life is sweet, oh, jare. As I speak with you, I'm drinking a designer champagne. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hmm? Just be humble. Okay? Welcome to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt. Of course, it can only be Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. And I love you. There is no way on this earth I can't love you. You know why? Because you are my greatest inspiration. There are days when I'm tired, days when I don't feel like, but when I remember you are going to be here listening to me, I just have no other option than to be here for you. The truth is, there couldn't have been comfort zone without you. Truthfully, there couldn't have been a woman called Malaika without you. There couldn't have been. I promise you, there couldn't have been. That is why every day that I come, I am always grateful for one thing, and that is you, the gift of you in my life. Ask yourself, do you think I ever have a problem? Because I sit here every day and you're like, Malaika, I have a problem, and we are finding, answers to it. Do you ever think something worries me? Yes, of course. Do you ever think sometimes I'm sad? Yes, of course. Do you ever think there are sometimes I'm feeling bad about something? Yes, of course. Do you ever think there are sometimes Malaika comes here and I'm just, even myself, I don't tire for this life? Yes, of course. But what keeps me going is God. The second set of persons that keep me going is you. Because sometimes in trying to solve your problems, I forget mine. All of us get issue, including me who's behind the mic talking. True. But so just like it's a therapy for you, it's also a therapy for me. There are times when I don't feel like. There are times when something's just going wrong. There are times when I feel bad. There are times when I'm sad. There are times when you know, I've been trying this week not to be depressed because I'm trying to remember 25th October is the day I lost someone dear to my life. Today is 21st, and I'm telling myself, Malaika, 25th to come and go. I won't cry. I refuse to be depressed. I refuse to be sad. I refuse to sit down and think of all these years and how I lost him. No, 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 no. Every day I tell myself, I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to. All I'm feeling like is just to lie down, get this picture of like, boss, why did you leave me? Why did you, at this point in my life, why did you? But every day I talk to myself, I tell myself, no, this is what I feel like doing, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go opposite of what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling like right now is to lock myself in the room, lie down, and just cry my heart out. But I also remember that if I do not come out, there are other persons who are dependent on me emotionally on this comfort zone who just needs to hear me talk. So I come here. We all have issues. We all have problems. We all have pains. We all have tears. But guess what? Many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him from them all. Whatever you're going through, don't worry about it. Life will get better. Now let me play you a song because I love you, just to express to you how much, how much I love you. Here is a song from me to you, Heaven Sent by Keisha Cole. And Debbie Nasa, thank you. You're asking where I was. I was live, Debbie Nasa. I was just on TikTok, flexing muscle with my 17,000 followers. I was feeling like abandoning you guys here on YouTube, right? Because this YouTube has refused to grow. But TikTok, I have 17,000 followers on TikTok. So I decided to flex with, I decided to flex with TikTok on Thursday. So I was live. It's just that you didn't find me. Okay, so guys, how are you today? How are you? How are you? Please, 10 persons here. Please tell me your name and where you are watching me from. Please tell me your name. Please tell me your name. There's Debbie Nausa here. There's Kenyan Thomas who was asking for a shout out. I hope you heard it. Uh, Obazi Valerie is actually my sister-in-law. Obazi Valerie, how are you? Ebubechi, you know how you're my ever-present fan. You see Ebubechi and Debbie Nasa. Both of you deserve an award, honestly. Oh, both of you deserve an award. Because once I say Jack, Debbie Nasa is here. Oh, Jen Onye Buago, wow, Jane Ukatu, watching from Port Harcourt. Ah, Jane, thank you so much. And Ebubechi Onoha, watching exclusively. You got it. Exclusively from Worry. Okay, guys, what do you think? Should I do YouTube or should I be doing TikTok? I have just about 1,900 followers here. I have 17,000 followers on TikTok. What should I do? Maybe tomorrow. See, guys, Malaika has a problem right now. Let me be honest to you. I'm feeling like, I should do both. I don't have an app. That can have me go live on both TikTok. TikTok, Ebubechiona, will you people gift me? Will you people gift me by go live? What are you telling me? If I go on TikTok, you people should be gifting me, just be dashing me all of those flowers. I don't even know how they used to do it. Am I too old school for you guys? Looks like I'm old school, though. I don't know what they used to do there, but I shall know that they used to gift people. Debbie Nasa, watching all the way from the United States of Worry. Thank you. Who else? And only 3 persons have talked to, and I'm seeing 10 persons. Then who are the? Do I have ghosts? Do I have ghosts on this live? Do I have ghosts? Because me, I'm not understanding how there can be people who are here watching me, and you don't want to tell me where you're watching me from. See, if I go on TikTok tomorrow, if I don't receive like 2 billion, I'm not even coming. But I'm struggling to, like, should I do TikTok or should I do TikTok or should I do what's it called now? Do I do YouTube? YouTube is tough. TikTok, well, it's easy to grow there. But I think I'll do TikTok tomorrow. I don't know yet, right? But guys, I'm actually not feeling well. I'm actually not feeling good. The man who single-handedly, trained me. You're not even on TikTok. Ha! Then answer, you're not on TikTok. Better go to TikTok because tomorrow I'll be on TikTok and you will not find me. You'll be asking me. See, any day you come live, search for me. Either I'm on TikTok or I'm on YouTube. If you don't find me on YouTube, know that I'm on TikTok. If you don't find me on TikTok, then I'm on YouTube. Either one, you will find me in one of these 2 places. Okay. But guys, I'm actually not feeling well. Okay, I'm feeling well in Jesus' name. I'm happy in Jesus' name. It was around this time last year that I lost my boss, right? I didn't want to mention his name while I was on air. It's a man that single-handedly taught me all I'm doing today. I met him at 19. Today, I met him at 19. And I served that man for 19 years. I'm 38. So, met him at 19, served him for 19 years. I followed, I learned, all of that. And this Volt FM that you're seeing today was both of our brainchild. We sat down for years, was praying about it, because I was like, oh God, look, let's do our own. Let's do our own. We've worked for like 3 or 4 persons, and I'm just tired of going up and down working for people. Let's do our own. And we started this process 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And first year, second year, third year, we prayed, we cried, we sowed seed, we fasted. What did we not do? Pastor will pray, his pastor will pray, my own pastor will pray, he will drop seed in his church, I will drop seed in my church. Pastor Bowei will pray, PCJ will, everybody we are praying. 2 years passed, 3 years passed, 4 years, 5 years, my people. I think it was on the 6th year, 5 years and 5 months, if I'm correct. October last year, 25th, he had prostate cancer. He was battling with, he didn't tell me, he didn't tell anyone. It was much later, when things had gone bad, that I found out, not even from him, but from the doctor who was training, because each time he sees me, he keeps a bold face, he keeps a smiling face. You won't know how bad things were, because he didn't want to dampen my spirit or dampen the spirit of the other persons. Right? And by the time I got to find out, it was how many months now? It was just about a year plus when I found out. And I was mad. I was like, boss, why didn't you tell me? He was ill, and I was paying hospital bills. My husband was paying hospital bills, because we were all partners trying to set up this same brand that you're seeing. And we were just, I wasn't worried then. And we will send money for hospital bills, asking what it is. He would just say, he had pneumonia, he was not breathing properly. Little did we know that the cancer had spread from his prostate to his lungs, and that was what was causing him not being able to breathe. And he will tell us he had pneumonia, until I came to visit Enugu and was asking the doctor, like, oh, doc, please, we are the one who has been sending you money from outside Enugu. What's wrong with this man? And he said, this man is almost dead now. He has prostate cancer. Imagine me, like, seriously? Said, yes, so he won't last long. I'm like, really? Funny enough, he lasted a whole year after. But on 25th, just like this man gave up. I sat down there and I said to myself, what is the essence of life? That we would work on this project, talk about it day and night, believe God for it, plan for it, pray for it, do all of that. 6 months before this Volt FM started, this man dies. He did not even see the Volt FM that we prayed for 5 years. He didn't see it. He didn't see it. We had it on paper. We had plans on paper. We had all of that on paper, guys. And we will sit down, and me, him, and my husband, because it was just 3 of us, right? We will sit down and imagine what the station would be like when it finally starts. Imagine the staff that would, work on it. Imagine all of that. We will say, one day we'll be in the studio. One day. We kept our hope alive. 6 months, because he died in October, and this radio station started in May. Started in May. So after we've prayed and believed God for 5.5 years, so October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 6 months here, because we were doing a test transmission in April. We started broadcasting and talking properly in May. 6 months, my dear friends. And yes, most times when I sit down on this chair in this studio, I can't help but think, I said, oh, Jikawanem, because that was what I called him. He was first my boss. Then he became my mentor. Then he became my friend. Then he became my brother. He was 65 years old. Then he became my brother. So I would always say, Jikawanem. And he would always call me Adanem. That's my mother's daughter. So yes, each time I come to Volt FM, each time I come and I'm sitting down here, sometimes, yes, I'm happy. Yes, we finally got the vision going. But there's always pain. Like, Jikawanem, if only you were here to see what we turned out to be. Jikawanem, if only you were here to see the colors that we gave this place. Jikawanem, if only you were here to see the studio that we created. Jikawanem, if only you were here to even do the interviews with me. So yes, each time I come to the office, each time I sit down here, it's always bittersweet for me. Yes, because a vision of 6 years finally come to pass. Terrible because the very person who we dreamt of this together, me, him, and Pastor Bowei, 6 months to the time, he didn't make it. So he didn't even see what this beautiful studio looks like. He didn't even see the table. And to think that when this studio hadn't been created, we would walk in here and use something and be designing this table on the floor. On the floor. And I'll be like, boss, okay, let's keep this table here. We'll keep this one here. We'll keep that one. He'll be not like, yes, I think it will be fine. It was just a picture in our minds. Today, I'm looking at the table we designed. I'm looking at the equipment. I'm looking at the microphone. And I'm saying, Jikawanem, you are not here. You're not here. So yes, sometimes too, I feel terrible. I feel bad. But that's life. That's life. That's life. So be kind. Be kind. Elon, you're welcome. Ebuka Michael, you're asking of the girl, the guy, the 17-year-old guy. I did not receive any message from him. I really waited. I could not pursue a case that I did not receive a message for. There was not... okay. So I'm going back on air. Okay. Let's see. The boy did not... He didn't. Here's his message, right? That's the message of the boy. Ebuka Michael, if you can see it. That's the message of the boy. And I asked him to please send his full name so we can pursue it, but he didn't. Can you see? That's the message. He didn't. I couldn't pursue it. I can't pursue a case I don't have details for. Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name, and I'm super glad to be spending this beautiful, beautiful evening with you. If you're just joining us, Comfort Zone is that place where we find comfort for all of our emotional needs, for all the matters of the heart. We talk about it, we share our issues, and we find solutions to it. Welcome again to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. And the first message I got this evening is from Ebuka Michael on YouTube. And Ebuka said, "Good evening, Sister Malaika. Hope you are good. Please, what's the situation report of the 17-year-old boy that was raped in school? Please, would like to know what's happening to that case. Thank you." And yes, my answer is the person has refused to give me further details. Okay. I'm looking at the text right now. And I kept asking him, I kept repeating that he should send us, his full name, his class, and the name of the boy who raped him. And he did not. And I couldn't have just go to fight for a case I do not have details for. The only details I have about this, I actually was hoping that we will get a message from him so that on Friday we could go draw blood in WTC, but he didn't, and I don't know why. And I'm still pleading with you, Chigozie from WTC, please. We are still waiting for you. You are the guy you said you're 17 years old and you were raped by your fellow boy inside the school toilet and you haven't told anybody and you're in pain. I'm still begging you to please send us your full name, send us the name of the boy, send us a text, give us details. I can't just get into WTC and what will I be saying I'm looking for? Okay, if I don't have the details, I need to have your full name, not just Chigozie. I need to have your full name. I need to have your class, what class you are in. I need to have the name of the boy that did that to you. Okay, so that I'll be able to pursue the case. If not, I can't just march into a secondary school and, who do I talk to? Even if I wanted to harass someone, who will I be harassing? Who will I be talking to? Who will we be threatening? Okay, so please, I'm still begging you. Please. I know you may be afraid, you may not want an issue, but we are begging you, because if you don't give us your name, Chigos, I hope you're listening. If you don't give us your name and the name of the guy that raped you in school, that guy would do it to some other persons. So please, we need to catch the human. We need to catch that human being. Okay, so I'm still begging you, Chigozie from WTC. I'm still waiting for your full name and the name of the guy that did that to you and what class you are in. I'm still waiting. Honestly, I can't just get into WTC and start fighting. I need to rescue you. I need to help you, but you have refused to send us, proper details. So, Chigozie from WTC, if you're still listening today, please, I'm begging you, send me again your full name. The text message is not here. I'm actually, reading the text message you sent, and you did not, forward. You didn't forward that. Okay, so please. Okay, please, please, please do send us that name. There's a lot of persons who are agitating that a fellow boy would rape you. There are a lot of people who are agitating and a lot of people who are willing to help you, but we will need details to pursue this case. Please, Chigozie, if you're listening to me, please stop hiding. Don't be afraid. I know you said you haven't told anybody, but you said you were in pains. Okay, and honestly, a man raping another man, it is terrible. It is terrible. So please, Chigos, if you're listening to me, I am begging you personally, please. We are plenty here, begging you to please send your full name so that we can have something to work with. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So let's continue tonight. The numbers to call me tonight is 0706-048-5853, okay, or 0915-570-8347. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio set so that we can talk. I really, really want to talk with you tonight. Let's talk. Whatever the matter is, let's talk about it, okay? Hello? Okay. We'll start by taking your call, 0706-048-5853, 0915-570-8347. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay, please, I'd like you to speak up, darling. Speak up, okay? Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Blessing from Asuka.
Please, my darling, can you speak up so that we can hear you?
My name is Blessing from Asuka.
Blessing from Asuka, okay. Talk to me, Blessing. How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
Okay, Blessing, talk to me.
I have small issues to
Yes, but Blessing, I need you to speak up.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, ma.
Okay, so you say you have small issues. Tell me about the small issue.
Okay. I have a woman that raised me.
Okay.
My mother is late.
Okay.
And my father doesn't care about us. We are three children. So that woman took me from when I was little. I grew up with her.
Okay.
Although it was terrible living with her though.
Okay.
has a one child. She has one child.
Okay.
And when I finished my secondary school, I begged this woman to help me with so that I can start something doing, like me handwork. The woman refused.
Okay.
And said that I will stay in her shop.
Wow.
I said, okay, it's fine. And I tell her daughter about what I told her mother. And her daughter said I should listen to her mother. If not because of her mother, I could have died.
Wow.
I said, okay. I stayed with them 3 years. I finished my work in 2019.
Okay.
And I stayed with them 3 years. That is in 2022.
Okay.
And that 3 years, I've been going to Enugu where her daughter lives. And I am doing business for her. Every year, December like this, she's selling jewelry.
Okay.
Every year, I will go there and sell things for her.
Okay.
Every single year. The same thing with her mother. During season, because her mother normally sell things like sugar and other provision stuff. During season, I would do it for her mother too. I don't go to work, just stay there and do stuff. And her mother will not ask me about anything. If the small business that I normally do in our shop, I sell sack bag.
Okay.
To buy clothes for myself, to buy other things for myself. I don't steal from her. Last year, December, the girl tell me to come and the lady tell me to come and do the business for her. And I said no.
Okay.
I will not do the business for her because I want to do something for myself. I want to start up something. He said that I will leave the house.
Okay.
I will leave the house if I can't do the business for her. I called my father and I told my father about it. My father didn't say anything about it. Just said okay. And I tell all my siblings about it. It's only my immediate brother that tell me to go out from that place.
Okay, so what's the problem?
The problem now is that the woman in question now, I have moved out of that place. And I'm doing a housekeeper job in Enugu. And the problem now is that the woman is critically ill now.
Okay.
And they are telling me to come back.
Okay. She is critically ill and they're asking you to come back.
Yes. Yes, ma.
Okay. And where is her daughter?
Yes. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Ma?
I saw.
Yes, ma.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. So they're asking you to. The woman is critically ill. Now, what's wrong with her?
She might poison.
Okay. And now they're asking you to come and take care of her.
Yes.
What of her own daughter?
She lives in Enugu here.
Okay.
And it's the woman that is asking me to come
Okay. Okay, so her own daughter can move around and do business and live her life. Then you should leave your business and come and stay in the house and take care of her.
That's what I'm confused.
No, don't be confused. You will not go. You will not go. And don't feel bad about it. Right?
Right.
If you work and you make money, you can send them. You can go and visit her. But to drop your life and go and sit down and take care of her is a no. You will not continue to be house help for the rest of your life. You will not continue to be a second-hand citizen for the rest of your life. And let nobody make you feel bad. Your mother died when you were small. Yes. She took you to, take care of you in quote. But she used you as house help from when you were small till now. Yes. Okay? She had a daughter, but she treated you like a slave. Now she is ill, even on her sick bed. She wants her daughter to roam free, and then you to come and sit at home and take care of her. Asiasin, let nobody, you see this life, like I said, be kind to people. You never can tell where you would need them. But you see, she would always see you as a second class citizen. She would always see you as a house help. She will always see you as lower than her daughter. That is why she's ill. And she's not calling her own biological daughter to come and take care of her. She's calling you because you always will be a house help in her mind. Auntie, don't go. Will you go and visit them? Yes. Will you be kind to her? Yes. If you have money, will you send to her? Yes. Once, will you go maybe help her clean up house, do a few things for her? Yes. Will you go and pack your things and live in the house and be cleaning pool and be washing urine? No. Don't do it. Let her own daughter, who she has treated like a queen. Oh, look at time. So don't let anybody make you feel bad. No, don't. Are you going to abandon them? No. But you would do your business. You would take care of yourself. You would live your life. You would remember her. You would go and visit. You would maybe when you visit help clean up, cook, and all of that. But after that, enter your keke and be going home. Ho-ha. It is the duty of that her beloved daughter to take care of her. Hmm? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Am I on to comfort
Yes, please.
Auntie Malaka?
Yes. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I'm listening what this last caller said.
Yes, but I need you to speak up, sir, okay? So I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let the blessing don't be confused. It's only when somebody carry corn, put into fuse, it will not become confused. Not be confused.
Corn that is fused.
So not be confused for that. Just run for your dear life.
Mm.
So you don't go back to there say that you want to go and look for the you want to go and no, it's not your duty. After all, did that lady woman marry she have a lady
She
that
has a
can take
daughter.
care of her.
Mhm.
She has a daughter that can take care of her.
Yes.
So not you. Better focus for that particular place. According to what Auntie Malaika said, you can only just go there for business.
And fuse it together into YouTube. Let's just connect because I love you and I know you love me too. Let's connect, okay? Benjamin Chinonsi on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. I salute you, brotherly. Hope you are good. Yes. Okay, let's talk. Hello.
Malaika, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
I'm calling from India.
Okay, but I want you to switch off your radio, okay?
I have as a grandma,
Yes.
I get more problem, but not small.
Okay, small problem that is not small. Oh, yeah, tell me, Mama.
I'm married from Olu.
Okay.
My son married from Olu.
Okay.
You do all the things, the risk and the other things.
Okay.
Olu people gave us. After we live, Tete born three children.
Mm.
141. Let's do live.
141 what?
4 children. 1 live.
Okay.
So later, during the coronavirus, the woman carried the children go
Okay.
to Olu.
Okay.
Within some months, my son go there.
Mm-hmm.
He collects all the money and the gift we bring to the people.
Mm-hmm.
She not allowed my son to enter their compound.
Wow. Okay.
My son go and sleep inside bush.
Okay.
Later in the morning, he returned back to him.
come explain everything for me.
Okay.
So later, the mama of the girl died. He bring risk 150. Say we go do this thing as Ogo.
Mm-hmm.
We consider, say, how you be the person who will bring this risk. Your brother or your father supposed to call us, telling how your people doing better, not to you. You transport money, come in. I say, okay, I know gate. My son, you know gate. But why treat my son like this? He said, the reason why I do like that, if these village people see my son, then go kill him. So, okay, you go. That Bella will not go. They call me, I they call the lady several times. If I get 1,000 or 3,000, I send. If I get something, I send because of my children. Later, I come along. As the girl, I come along. Make you come out from the road. Come escort me for your place. You say, make I no come. Make I, why going here? She begging me the name of God. Make I turn back and go back to you. Don't let you. Say why? Only the reason why is they collect money from me again because the children is not for all.
Ah, okay.
Say I owe you. Your mama, the one I owe your mama. Mama come from Mogo. I buy George, buy Abada, buy Shazu, buy everything according to village their town people. So the person why we settle now is the mama. Why is it not my children? So that's so me and say from today going, make I no call this number, make I no send any money.
Wow.
So that time, during January this year, I stopped. So that is why I say make I what can I go do?
Okay. Is her father still alive?
Yes.
And where is your son?
He there with me.
Okay. And how old is your son, ma?
No problem. You know, marry another person.
Yes, how old? How old is your son, ma?
Okay, it's now 32.
32 years old. Okay. So, and your son went to that Olu and paid the whole bride price to this girl's father.
Yes.
And the father received the bride price from your son.
Yes.
And
more than 5 times.
Good. And Umunna of this, this woman was there.
Yes.
Okay, so first off, those children are officially your grandchildren. They are your son's children.
Okay, ma.
All right. Then number two, mama, right? Because your son paid bride price and, is not from backyard. The Umunna was there. The kingsmen were there. The father collected that bride price from him. So your son has a right to those children. Number two, right, is that the girl should not just be threatening you. Don't you have the phone number of this man?
The brother, the phone number I have, then the girl changed it. Okay. And when I called the girl, say, give your papa phone, make I click it. He said it's free.
Okay, but when you and your son went to pay bride price, was it just you and your son, or did you also go with your own umunna?
I go with the boys.
The boys you went to, are they from your...
My husband, with my daughter.
Okay, you went with your husband, you went with your... Did you go with any other person? Okay, with your husband's brother.
Yes.
So when you went to pay the bride price, you went with your son, your husband's brother to go and pay bride price, right?
Yes.
So you did not go alone. So now, mama, right? This matter is not something that only you can do or your son. The same way you went with your kingsmen to go and pay bride price, for as long as they are still holding your bride price, Those children are yours. That person is still your wife. Okay?
Okay, ma.
So what you're supposed to do is go with your husband and your son and the kingsmen, the people who followed you when you went to pay that price, bride price. Go with them again. All of you enter motor. There's no way you go into Ole and they will kill you for what? Nobody will kill you. Nobody. Kill you for what? Is it easy to kill somebody? It's not easy to kill somebody now. So it's not something you can do on phone. When you went to marry that girl, you followed the right procedure, the right traditional rites, and you did it properly. It wasn't on the phone. So now that the lady is behaving one kind, you need to find out what the problem is. If he says the children don't belong to your son, why and how, she needs to explain. So please, mama, go with your husband, go with your son, go with your husband's brother that was there when the bride price was paid. Go, Igbo will say Igwe Buike, right? You don't go for this kind of fight alone. You go with 3 or 4 or 5 persons. Enter motor and go to Olu where she is. Enter the compound. Because you don't know what this lady may have been telling the father that this man abandoned him, or this, that, and that's the version the father may have. So go with at least 4 persons. Your husband, he's still alive. Your son, who is the husband of this girl. Your own husband's brother. The woman that went with you. Enter moto. Go to Olu. Okay, go to Olu. There is no way they are going to shoot you. Shoot 5 of you. Who will shoot you? So go there. Do pokpokpo. Maka na ịma na enwe ife okenye na-eme, nwe ife ụmụaka na-eme. Enwekwana ka okenye si enwe ife. There is no way you come to the compound and the father or an old person in that compound will just say, no. They will receive you, they will give you a chair, they will ask you, what did you come for? Then you table your matter. And at that point, mama, you're not the one who's supposed to be talking. The men will be talking. Because you know that in the Igbo traditional society, the women don't talk. So, mama, honestly, it's not your fight. It's not your fight. Your son is actually your son's fight and your husband's fight. It's 2 of them that are supposed to go and do that fight, not you. Yours will be to stay in the background and you are just putting fire. Let's go, let's go. But to lead the fight frontally, you can't. Because when you go to that place, you will not be meeting a woman, you'll be meeting the head of the family, you'll be meeting the kinsmen, and in our traditional society, the women won't come and address the kinsmen. So go with your husband, go with your son, go with your husband's brother, go with 1 or 2 umuna, enter motor and be going to that Olu. Reach there, knock, enter the compound. Don't worry if enemy. When you get there, stand behind your husband. Don't stay in front. Don't stay in front. It's not your fight. Stay behind your husband. Let your husband lead the delegation. Let your son stay right behind your husband. Then you stay behind your son. She should be like the 3rd or the 4th person in the line. So let your husband and the brother and the son, let them lead and you be behind them. Let them go and table the matter to that man. As Imago Okenya to Okenya, they will understand themselves. They will come to a peaceable agreement. All right? Thank you very much. And we wish you good luck. We wish you good luck. All right. Thank you so much, Mama, for calling. I appreciate you. And all of my people on YouTube. YouTube is actually buzzing tonight. What happened? Did you guys miss me? Because I went to TikTok the other day. Hmm? All the people who didn't want, all of you are looking for me now. Are you using style to beg me to stay on YouTube? Blessing. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to join the Comfort Zone family on YouTube. Thank you. And Mrs. Onyejepe Cecilia, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Dave's the main. I really appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Don't forget you can be part of this conversation tonight. Call me. Tell me what's happening in your life. I'd like to know. Okay? You are important to me. Do call me on 0706-048-5853. That is my number tonight. Hello.
Hello, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
Obi-Wan. Okay, Obi-Wan, talk to me.
How was your weekend?
Very well, Obi-Wan. You?
Cool.
Okay, talk to me, Obi-Wan.
I want to comment on behalf of the woman that called.
Okay, please go ahead.
Before she take the movement,
Mm-hmm.
let her pass information over
Pass the information to who?
to the family member. That this is where we are going.
Okay.
Yes. Because I don't know how I just came in and put on my radio because I just had some part of it.
Okay.
So let her pass the information and verify about the family and find out the truth of everything.
Mm.
So that's what I could say from you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Okay, so she should do some kind of background checks before she dives into that matter. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
I'm Ignatius Obun. I'm calling from Kokam.
Ignatius. Okay, please talk to me, Ignatius.
I was convinced that I will enjoy your program. I will appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
My little comments about the woman is that some people are turning our traditional to dance. As I'm alive now, my parents are alive. I don't know how I should marry. My mom should be head. Rather that my mom should be cook. May not even allow her to go that place. So far as the son is alive and the father.
Mm.
This is somehow for me. I don't know how other people are dealing. We don't know if my where I come from. They never done that way. Well, maybe he said that he was the one that carried their son go that place. So maybe what does it happen now that the child they have the different father that give birth to the child?
Mm.
What will happen? And I'm not discussing about him, but he get crazy people. So I must say the honest speaking. So as you talk, I encourage her to talk with the father and the brother of the father so that he can collaborate with other people and go in there so that they can talk face to face. It's not something on phone. They can never.
Mm.
And the area that they delay is dangerous. I must say the truth.
Mm. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's talk more. 0706048583 or 0915570847. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio so that we can talk. Hello?
And the woman,
Okay. Okay, Mama.
I'm here what these two persons say.
Okay.
I know this thing I'm telling you is not a lie.
Yes, ma'am.
I started motor. We go. There is the way then they do the custom
Okay.
by grace. Even I do some. The girl come to my home. We go Mother of Christ do HID
Okay.
and then after. So I know do marry or carry bella or something. So because I'm doing like this,
Yes, ma'am.
the only son I gave.
Okay. That's your only son.
Yes.
Okay.
He never reached 4 years I married because the first one now is JS2. The second one now JS1. You see, the children don't grow.
Okay.
So we got to check where died during the time or Nnamdi Kanu go court. That's a yellow man. The person do canopy for us.
Okay.
The omenala nke ndị ụmụada ndị ụmụ nwanne ndị ikwu ndị ibe we do everything and I'm with the risk.
Okay.
But when you do this one, then 57,000 that time, or you do Maya, do one, do crazy, do Ghanaian soil, you will do all those things, then match that one. You come again, you do another one. I'm with the risk to be now. Then sign everything. Say when the mama come up, only one remain. Even the mama says they collect this from others, that I go do all those things, even on time. I think then
Okay, so at least you've done your part. And the main bride price itself, who handed it over? Was it your husband that handed that one over?
Now, my husband, the brother who is
Okay.
working for prison,
Okay.
I go there with my daughter. The daughter will just finish marriage now. She just forgot now. I with my husband. So not so I'm not lying.
Okay, so at least you've done, that's what I'm saying, Mama. You've done the right, you've done your part, right? Now that there's an issue and this lady is trying to prevent you people from coming, it is your husband and your husband's brother and your son that will go,
Yes.
to that place. And they'll be the one in front. You will be behind them. Do you understand, Mama?
Okay.
So it's your husband that will do the talking. He will talk as a man to another man. So your husband will be the one who will be talking to that lady's father to tell him why you are here in his compound. Do you understand? Your own is just to accompany your husband, but this just the same way you went when you were doing that paying of the bride price. That is the same way you would go, But your husband and your husband's brother and your son, they will be there. Okay.
I'm understand you.
Yes, so you will tell your husband all the things that has happened and what you want. So he would be the one to now talk to Imago Okenye to Okenye. Do you understand? So the man will talk to a fellow man and Fewelanyo Okenye ne ya anya. Do you understand,
Okay.
Mama? So he will tell him, you know, what the problem is. Is there a problem why your daughter left our son? Is there a reason why she left? So it will be between your husband and the girl's father. So the two old men will talk. Yours will just be to sit down quietly and listen to what they are saying and hear what the father. Of course, in that kind of conversation, the father can now call the daughter and say, see your Ndiogo, see what they said. Or you come and tell me in front of them what you told me personally. Then the lady will now be compelled to talk because that time, us Indio Kenya, that are compelling her to talk. So even if she's saying to you, she doesn't want to tell you why she left, her father can compel her to talk. But before her father can compel her to talk, your husband, who is also an older man, will be there to talk with the man. Okay, so yours will just to keep quiet, stay beside your husband and hear what they are saying.
Okay.
Hmm? Oh,
Because the first time you born that girl, met from you carry I go market, you carry their things to go because the girl and my son with the fella, you go. After go, I spend 1 month, I go there with the people, Tata Moto, go there. And you say you don't know us, you don't know the people, say you don't talk to us. That's why I can't explain everything. The chief say a woman, they talk for their praise. So I make it, that's my husband's brother. So I would, he start, I'm telling the man what to do. I tell the man that I come in outside to bring with. The mama and the papa say, the person where they give me with, they. I'll say, what I bring come. I bring soap, bring some things, they come with the money, my cloth. I'll say, I call the second one. The mama and the papa say, the person where they give me, they. I go. I come the third one. My husband brother, after talking like this, you go call the my in-law, the papa and the mama, ask them, this woman talk, is it true? Or say yes. Or say, I say how many times? Or say 4 times. Then still make you carry a wife with your child. Go. That's you go. You go. Then till that time.
yes, yes, yes.
Follow.
Yes. Okay.
So I dey go there, not for girlfriend or I do the audio men. I'm with their roots in here.
Yes, and
But
I'm always asking if you.
this woman to pray with me. I'm the one buying clothes, giving her food with his children. Even the second second son, they call me Ofemma. So I'm the one doing everything because only boy I give. Other ones are woman. So,
no problem. This one is a man's fight, Mama. It's not your fight, honestly. Like I said to you, you know, in Igbo traditional society, nwaanyị ada agwa okenye nwoke okwu. So let your husband talk to the man to man, but not you. Even though, yes, you have the list, you did all the things that they asked you to do, but you cannot hold that face-to-face conversation with their father. No, no, ma. Let your husband do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wish you good luck. You know, this is, you know, no matter how 21st century we are, uh most of these traditions, even me, right? Okay. So someone is saying on Boy is saying on YouTube that, is there no lawyer on this show because this mama is obviously pained? Yes, Mama, we know you're pained, right? And at this point, I'm hoping that your husband can step up. You're fighting this fight, and it sounds like you're without help. So let your husband, step up and help you with this fight. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mom.
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name, please?
My name is Frank. I'm calling from you.
Frank from where? Hello. Frank, obviously I can't hear you. Please do call back, okay? I really, really like to speak to you, Frank, okay? Really like to speak to you, Frank. Hello.
Malaika, good evening, ma.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Chino. I'm calling from Mene.
Okay, Chine, please speak up, please.
Yeah, I'm a first time caller, ma.
Welcome, Chine. You're welcome. I appreciate you.
Wow, listening to your speech, your word of encouragement and advice.
Okay.
Very, very happy. It was I think you were talking to me.
Oh, okay.
I just think your point there. You said, what are you agitating for? And you also said that time and chance is happening to everything that we are doing.
Yes.
And you really made up my day. I'm just agitating you. I think for the call and saying thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, time and chance happens to us all. Time and chance. Stop agitating too much. Do you want to work hard? Yes, but agitating, don't kill yourself over nothing. Okay. Hello.
Malaika, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Edu. I'm a regular caller. What about the girl that needed piece of cloth I dropped on the office? And how is she doing?
Oh, she's well. She's come and picked up the material, and I think that was the last time we heard from her. She called in to say that she came to the office to pick up that material.
Okay.
She's picked it up. Yes, it was you who sent it. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. You know, the woman that she's sounding very confrontational.
Is she?
Yes, to me she sounds like a woman because she got back, like you have tried to advise her, you're giving her a very good advice, but she still got back. You know, like I do training, so we have a lot of psychological instincts and I will be saying such things.
Mm-hmm.
This is not her matter. It is woman's matter.
It's a no matter. Yes.
It's not her matter. I wouldn't have thought, but she called back. You know, she sounded like some of those women that, not things over their husband. Allow your husband to take the initiative. This matter, what has the woman said about it? That's where it's starting point. All the stories she's telling, what is the husband's position? is entirely Umuna's matter. She shouldn't even go with them. I don't know if I heard that right. That son has been married or something. I don't know whether it was
No, no,
right.
no. The son didn't marry again. That's the son's wife that she's been, battling with to claim the children.
Oh. So it's not. What is the husband's position with the woman? They are the ones that will go. Even when they come back, she cannot ask what happened. Can you hear me? It's not her matter. Because when she called that, you could sense it.
Well,
what's her relationship with the husband? What's the husband's position?
Yes. Why do I feel that she is a concerned mother? Maybe not confrontational, right? But she keeps mentioning that that's his only son. The others are girls. Do you understand? So she's not putting much thought on the girls, so she's just maybe like an overprotective mother. If that's why I asked her how old is your son, he says 32. So I don't think she's confrontational. I just think she's like doing a little too much, being protecting and trying to fight for his son. For her to mention, oh, all the other ones are girls and I have just one son, insistently saying one son, it looks like someone who has over the years taken an initiative for the son, protected the son, done things for the son, and now that the son's wife has left the son, she is going ahead of her son to go rescue the wife and children for her son. So I don't know, but I'm feeling like it's, an ultra concerned mother who is like fighting for his son, the only son that he has.
It's all right, but like you've advised, and it's purely Omuna's business. She should just sit back. What is the husband's position? What are they doing? What are they thinking about? That's all. All right.
Yeah, it's the husband. Thank you so much. So, Mama, if you're still listening, right, all of us, we are saying the same thing, right? This fight, I know you love your son, and I know he's your only son, and you want him with his wife and children. But, Mama, okay, I think you're calling back. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mama. Okay, you called back.
Me and my husband, we are living together.
Okay, Mama.
No parent. Because I'm the one that let the boy marry. And me tomorrow say, wait, already I'm not trying. How do you do?
Okay.
Even motor is start everything. Even now, my husband there is eating with me. If you like, I give you food.
You say your husband is your husband having an issue with you, Mama?
Yes.
Why is your husband having an issue with you?
No, I don't have the issue.
Okay.
I'm living well.
Okay, you're living well with your husband. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
What did you say about your son, Mama?
my son, the reason why I ask this question, what I go do? Like I do my own.
Okay.
Do another people's advice.
Okay.
And
work. Other people's advice did not work. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so is your husband there?
Yes.
Can I speak to him?
If I am forgotten that. Malaika.
Yes, ma'am.
Do I collect your number?
No, we will not allow us to give number, but let me speak to Daddy on the phone now, okay?
If I am forgotten.
Go and give him the phone. I'll wait. Oh. Okay, Mama, please call back. Let's now speak to Daddy himself, okay? He's been the one talking, and so let's speak to Daddy. Let's speak to Daddy himself and see. I hope I'll be able to address Daddy, properly. Hello.
Hello, Malaika.
Good evening. Please, can you switch off your radio, please?
Excuse me.
Yes, switch off your radio so I can hear you.
I'm staying far from the radio.
Your what?
I'm staying far from the.
No, but I can hear myself on your radio.
Okay, let's cut it off.
Yeah, just cut it off, okay?
Yeah, this fight is not for the woman.
Yes, obviously.
And then I suggest that they should take it up with the town, the Igwe or whoever that is in charge. They should not walk straight to that compound because they can be wounded. Yes, they should go and see the traditional ruler of that place.
Yes.
Put up their dishes so that the traditional ruler can now invite them. And then they have a round table discussion about it.
Yes.
I think that is the best thing in the circumstance. Otherwise, I cannot advise them to go straight to the compound because they can be wounded, or they go with police.
Okay. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I hope she calls back and gives daddy the phone. Let's hear from the man.
Honestly, I'm surprised that the woman is taking a frontal role in an issue that the husband and the son should be in the forefront.
Oh, well, but you never can tell, how active the husband is. There was something she mentioned, she said, Onyega no chianya manna, so she's insistent because her daughters have married and gone off elsewhere. So this is the only son that will, in quotes, keep her legacy, her lineage. So she's honestly fighting with her heart, to make sure that the children, because it's the grandchildren that are important to her. It's the grandchildren that would answer her son name that she's actually looking out for, and it's not happening. So it's breaking her heart.
She is not the person who should be in the forefront of this fight.
Is the husband
because
and
Omona. Yes,
Omona.
it is. It's not even the woman's name that the children are
Yes,
answering.
it's the man's
It's
name.
the man's name.
I know.
No, she should be playing behind the husband and this thing as a support. Honestly,
Yes.
she's just playing that, sidetracking the husband and the son. It's not done.
Yeah, I've told her, but she has quite a lot of things to say. So I've asked to speak to her husband. Okay, so I'm hoping that when you drop, she'll call back and we can hear what her husband has to say.
It's really fine that you have asked her to make the husband talk. So that she may, well, let's see if what she's presenting is actually true.
Yes,
and if that is why should the husband not be the person
who's pushing this cause?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's worrisome. Let's hope that she's able to call in amidst all the calls that are coming in on this phone.
No, that's all right. Thank you very much for the good job.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, if you're just joining us, this is Comfort Zone coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Malaika.
Good evening. What's your name?
I'm Cecilia. Thank God I got through today.
Okay, Cecilia, talk to me.
Yes. Please, like that woman that called, because a lot of people are saying that she's taking the lead. The issue is worrying her, and maybe the husband is not the type that listens to radio. So not because she called, and some people will say she's taking the matter. No. That is why she's trying to explain to us that the husband is here,
with her, yes.
So that he's aware of what she's going through. Not because she called. A lot of people are sounding as if she's taking the power by herself. No, she's seeking an advice. You know? And now I'm suggesting maybe that lady has been offended.
Offended about something, yes.
Yes. Maybe because of this love that this woman had for the son. Maybe the woman might take over, like maybe she might decide, I'll be cooking for you people. Maybe the wife was not given the real freedom.
To be a wife, yes, I understand.
The role of a wife.
You can feel the amount of love she has for her son. It's overwhelming.
Too much. And maybe if they want to buy clothes for the lady, she will be, let me buy for her. I know the ones that will be good. For the children, I will buy. For this, So like I suggest, if it's possible to maybe a friend or anybody that knows the lady, they can go through the friend to find out what they did to the woman unknowingly.
To make her go, right?
Yeah, it's very possible she's pained, but she wasn't open to tell them. So
Okay.
please let them stop judging that she's taking the lead, that the husband. No, 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 no. I just pray she will get through now so that we
Yes.
can speak to
Let's
the
hope
husband.
that she gets
Yes,
through.
it's okay. It's all right. Keep up
Thank
the
you.
good work.
Thank you so much. 0706048. Guys, can you please just slow down when calling the phone, please? We are really expecting this mama to call, okay? Please, we are really, really expecting her to call. And if you keep calling the phone, her own call won't be able to come in. Okay, please. She is in so much need, that she needs our help. So, um, okay, the calls are still coming in. Hello.
Hello, Auntie Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Joy. Calling from Canada.
Okay, please talk to me.
Okay. Nothing. I don't want to say anything. Please, if possible, can you allow that woman to speak Igbo?
Yeah, and I won't be able. There are other persons who are listening who don't understand Igbo, so it won't be fair.
Because you can see that for her to explain herself is
There's
very
something she wants to
difficult
say.
for
She
her.
needs to explain it. But if I allow her speak Igbo, we are going to cut off a lot of
But that is
listeners.
okay. Yeah, but can you allow you understand Igbo very well? Can you allow her to explain? Later, you can try
Translate
to
in English, right?
yes, because that woman is seriously in pain, and people
Okay.
who are judging her should not judge her. But she's a mother. She's a
She's
and that is the only son she has. She
yes.
said she's looking for someone that maybe when she gone, the woman that is the son's wife who will represent her. You
Mm,
understand? Now, yes,
mm,
I heard her clearly. She said that the lady will be the one to stay back when she might have gone.
mm-hmm,
And all of us know that when you talk about mothers, you understand, the father might just feel like, fathers now, the way they behave at times. They might see it as nothing. But a mother, you're a mother. You understand what it means for you
I
to
could
have
understand her
child.
pain.
And everybody knows mothers and their grandchildren and everything. No, they should not criticize that woman that she's being the forefront. No, 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 no. It's just that the way the whole thing is. Okay, if she just keep quiet, nobody will know. And they
Mm.
can't. I believe what she's looking for is advice.
Advice, yes.
That woman is just looking for advice. Simple. She's
Uh,
looking for advice.
okay.
Whatever you people will tell her now, she will now know what to do and how to carry it and how to
Mm,
go on with it. If maybe her husband is not this type of person, maybe the man is this kind of person that is shame. You understand?
mm,
So he doesn't want to bring out some things outside. But the
mm-hmm.
woman knows that saying it, let me get advice from people so that we
Mm,
will know how to move.
definitely.
Yeah. So maybe after the whole thing, she will now relate to her husband. This is what people say we should do. So people should not criticize her. Everybody has a mother. Our mother loves to protect us.
Mm,
Yes. So
okay.
that is what I
All
have.
right.
And if possible, allow her to speak with Igbo so that she can be able to pour out everything the
Mm-hmm.
way it is. Then you can now explain English, please.
Okay. All right.
Better. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Rosie. Okay, so it's 20 minutes before the hour of 9. Okay, and of course, by 9 we will be going. So I'm hoping, Mama, that you call back. And Mama, if you're still listening and you try to get Daddy and Daddy is not willing to talk, please do call back. Okay. Permit me if I cut your call. Okay, because we are really hoping for this Mama to call back. And please, guys, I'm begging, just give us 5 minutes and not call the phone. Please just give us 5 minutes and not call the phone, because if you keep calling, it's going to be hard for Mama to call back. Okay, so please just give us oh, come on. As I'm talking, I've had to cut 6 calls, right? Please, 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 just hold on and just give her 5 minutes. It's 8:41 now. Okay, it's 8:41 now, so maybe by 8:46, just not try. Aha, she's calling.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Hello. Oh, the line went up. Guys, please don't call this line. Please, please don't call again. This old woman is trying to call in, and your calls are stopping her from calling. Please, she's desperately in need of this help. Okay. Please, I'm begging, everyone who's calling the phone, please stop calling. Please, please stop calling. My phone is still buzzing. I am begging you, please stop calling. We need to give her the chance to call in. Okay?
Oh, my mom,
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Evening.
Daddy, good evening, sir. Kekime. Okay. I know, Pastor. Thank you, sir. Okay, so daddy, mommy, I want to prefer with the mommy. Oh, maka nwa gị. Nwa gị nwoke. Ọ sị na nwunye ya rapụrụ ya. Wee gbanaba n'ọlụ na ụmụaka n'ọlụ ebe afọ. Ana otego ọ na-anwa ka ọ maa ka ọ ga-emezi ife ka ọ ga-edunata afa mana o kwerọ. Mgbe sịnị ka m jụọ gị na ịdị awa ife a na-eme.
Yes, of course.
Okay, o nwebụkwana ife ime ka enyela aka.
Okay, what than ekpo ha amarịtụ esi wee mee. Then ha na-akụchi ya banda adọ ihe dị nwere ọzọ.
Okay. That onwekwanụ ka gị na mebe ọgbọnụ gị na nwanne gị nwoke na nwa gị nwoke afọ. Onwekwanụ ka m ga-esi wee baa moto jee n'ọlụ ọ bụ na ịfụ igwe obodo fa. Ka ịgwa n'ụfanụ ka ama ka ga-akpọ n'ụfanụ ka ịkwuo n'ife a n'iru igwe. Ọ dị possible, sir?
Ọ dị possible ma ọ bụ na akwado maka ya.
Okay, ị ga-akwado ọ dịkwanụ ife ọ na-ewutekwanụ mọmị ọ na-echu mọmị ụlọ ekwere ọzọ atụ ụlọ apụghị ya n'anya. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-akwado tunu biko. Biko nkwado ọnụ ka ije anyị mana asị nwaanyị ọ bụ ọma ngwanwụ n'okenye okwu na ana Igbo anya ọkwa ịma. Ọma ngwanwụ okenye okwu anyị mana ada ekwe na ụmụ nwaanyị kwuo okwu ọkwa ịghọtago mana sa anyị mana ọma na-ekwu n'okwu ka ị na-anụ ọkwa ịghọta afọ. Ọ bụ na ị nọrọzi ndụ asị oke na enwere nwoke ga-ekwuchiteli ya mana ịnụ ya and ịgbasi ike ume dịkwanụ gị so ife nna ya kwana Igbo gị biko. Ọ bụrụ na ife na-ewute nwunye ọ na-ewutekwa nne ya and ka o si kpọọ anyị na comfort zone ọ na-ewutezi onye ọbụla ife ọ na-ekwu na ọ na-agbawasị anyị ncha niile ogbensi nwesị ka anyị yọọ gị biko nna m biko. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-akwadote dulu nwanne nwoke nke na-alụ na prisons dulu nwa ya ka unu jụọ nụfasịfa kedu ife na-ewute adafa nwaanyị mere o ji rapụbe di ya pụtaba. Ọ bụ na ife a ga-ayọ biko ayọ ọnụ biko mana biko jee n'ụlọ ya papa. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Biko ọ ya ka m ji besi ka m kpọọ ka anyị yọọ gị yọtue gị biko ị ga-etinyekwa n'uchu nwa obele gị biko. Mana unu mere ife niile asị unu mere ife niile dị na list unu mere ya nụ. Sọkwanụ ọ nwunye nwa ị dị ife asa ọ nwunye nwa a ga-azọ ya nụ. Okay, sir. Mana biko nke enweghị ntetukwu n'ukwu nwa obele ịmago abụ na a ga-aplan kwana ya ọsịsọ ịmago ọ bụrụkwa na nna akwanye gị mana ịfụ ka o si dị nwunye gị n'obi. Saa? Okay. Ọ ife kwesị keme yesa so biko n'isi ka anyị yọọ ya biko ka nwunye esi wee kpọọ ọ na-ewutesi nnọọ onye ọbụ ife a na-ewute ma mụ ma ndị niile na-akpọ nwesị ka mkpọ ka anyị yọọ ya biko nna m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mao.
Thank you. So that I love you too. So daddy get Jesse ko jejuali yes onnem. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So The time is 30 minutes before the hour. So, guys, you can call. Thank you so much for holding your calls to let her call in. Thank you. I appreciate that. And now you guys have forced me to speak Igbo and forced me to cut off some non-Igbo, speaking persons. Please don't force me to speak Igbo again, because there are people who ardently listen to Comfort Zone who don't understand a word of Igbo. So we have to include everyone. Everyone. Okay, so we have 13 minutes before the show is over. Okay, do calling 0706048585. Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello?
I can hear you. Hello, please go ahead. Oh, your line is breaking. Can you hear me now? Hello. Okay. Do call back. Do call back. 12 minutes before the hour of 9, and of course, by 9 o'clock, we say goodbyes on the show. Do call me. Okay, do call me. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Malaika.
Good evening. What's your name?
Mommy Venza.
Ah, Mommy Venza. What a powerful name. Talk to me, Mommy Venza.
Because, my darling,
Yes, my dear.
I'm so happy for the way you have handled this woman's case.
Thank you.
And the people that preferred solution, they weren't wrong at all. All these things added up to what we are achieving now. I suggest that, like you told them, that they should go and see the Igwe. After having seen the Igwe might not want to invite that family same day. You have to pick a date so that both sides will be ready for the discussion. Okay. And like some people advise that the woman shouldn't take the lead in the issue. She may not have to go to see the Igwe with the husband and the brother-in-law with the son. But she ought to be there on the day of meeting with that family.
Okay.
You get me?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Because this is a very delicate matter. Who knows if they could overcome by getting the woman and the children back, or they may just get the children back. But their style of managing the issue will give them the total victory. But before then, they should desist from communicating with the family now. They should first agree with the Igwe. Then Igwe might now confer with those people on when they are to see. And the earlier the better. Because their nerves are already frilled. I mean the family of the girl. And these ones are on the path of pleading. When the becoming becomes, they shouldn't be pleading. If they completed the traditional rites for that girl's marriage, they will not be on the path of pleading. But Fama Bamba, they trying to claim what belongs to them. But they shouldn't be pleading, because that's the reason the girl is raising the dust where there's not supposed to be dust.
Yeah.
You understand me?
I do.
So when they have gone to the Igwe, Igwe to be able to arbitrate in the matter. It's not a serious matter, but the way that family is handling it makes it appear. And then one thing I almost forgot to say, she said that when the girl's mother died, that they didn't attend.
Yes.
That was wrong.
Because the girl kept refusing her from coming.
Sorry?
The lady kept refusing. She kept asking when is the day. She kept calling, and the girl in question would not give her any details.
She didn't call the lady's father.
She tried, but the lady would refuse to, give her the father's number. I think the father had changed his number, and the lady would refuse to give the phone to the father to speak. So she kept trying and trying, and she didn't know when the whole thing happened.
These are the issues they should present to the Igwe. If the lady presented them, because if they didn't attend the girl's mother's burial, it's a big offense in Igbo land.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the major issue they should present when the girl has presented her own. Before me, Nana, I will know Ibona because of the excuse he gave over non-Igbo speaking people.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you have brought, because you have brought the man in, the man appears to be a shy person. Some men shy
obviously from his voice.
From the way he sounded, you can see that he was kind of trying to be. So please, I thank you for handling the matter so very well.
Thank you.
I hope they will Papa get the ground running.
Hits the ground running.
Get the ground running so that Papa give me also. I'm sure the young man also is pained. Not pampered by the mother.
Obviously.
So
all right, thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, it's almost time to kiss goodbyes on this show tonight. 6 minutes before the hour. Can I take one more call? Yes, I can. Hello.
Hello, Malaika. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What's your name?
Yeah. It's me, Martin Lusinkichi. I'm calling from Iziago.
Okay, calling from Iziago. Please talk to me.
Malaika, I want to talk to you one thing about this matter.
Okay.
One thing about this matter is that that woman should just calm down about this matter, because it's not anything to do about this matter. You don't have anything to do about it because of what? This matter is a simple matter, but she was so distant in this matter. It's a simple something somebody can handle. If you listen to that, you know that this is not a matter. It's not a matter, but mommy makes it to be a matter because of what? She was doing about, she was thinking about one child, having a child, having a male child. So people who doesn't have a male child should go and die or what? What matters a lot is how you live your life in the world. After that, you just go. It doesn't mean, male child doesn't mean anything. See, but Malaika, so I want to advise mommy to just withdraw herself from this matter. Just live a normal life, because if I tell you this, people will might take it long. If mommy leave this guy alone and he and his wife, they can handle their matters. Honestly speaking, when that woman come back, let apartment outside their home, let them bring their matter, let them live like husband and wife and their children, create another their own family and live their own family. Not mommy intervene whenever they have issues with the other one and the husband. Mommy will intervene. It's not proper. That mommy is causing these issues. The mommy doesn't allow them to live, to marry. Mommy doesn't allow them. Mommy interferes whatever that woman did. Mommy is only to marry that woman. No, it's not that boy I married that woman. That is why that woman is person. If I am that woman, I will go. Honestly speaking, this mommy is the problem about this mother marriage. Having a child doesn't mean anything. When you leave this world, you don't know what is going on in your back. You don't know what your house is. The last guy is selling everything, or daily life is very, very simple. So when we should leave this, when the other one will come back, the other one will be condition to come back. I've never heard from that woman.
Okay.
The other one come now. I'm like, your hair will swell up. Honestly speaking, we should leave the let them marry. And that is make that guy that mom is born not to handle his own marriage.
Okay.
Like how Papa and handle that woman. That is why. So we should leave them alone. Whenever when they go there, we take them to that woman, that woman will come back. That woman will be the condition.
Okay,
And no one will
okay,
say that I will not leave them inside the house with them.
okay,
They will go and let apartment and live their own life.
okay,
That
okay.
is simple, as simple as that.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've got your points. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is 2 minutes before the hour of 9, and this is the much we can take on this show at this moment. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. I'll be back again here tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate all of your calls, your text messages, and giving this mommy a little space for her to call in. Thank you so much. I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Have a good night rest. Guys, thank you. Sorry, my eye is itching badly. I have no idea. And I have no idea why, but I get to do other job. I have other job to do. Can you see my eyes are red? I don't know why it's itching badly, but I need to wash my eyes, wash the face. Thank you for staying with me tonight. See ya tomorrow. And please let me just beg you, when you come online, just tap your screen twice so that you can give me a like now. Tap your screen twice and give me a like. That's what to do when you come online. Is that too hard to ask for? Oh yeah, bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.